here in the 18th tower alongside Frank Novelo, 15 times a winner around the world. Frank, normally we would see you over at that special spot, Amen Quarter, 12T, but you're with me today. Take me back to your playing days. What ran through your mind as you stood over that opening tee shot?
I couldn't feel my hands, really. I was so nervous to get to play there for the first time, and that was just a practice round. I think anybody that goes there for just a round of golf, you get the same feeling. You're like, am I really allowed to play? And then the course just comes to you. It really does. It flows beautifully. There's a lot more undulations than you even give it credit for, but, you know, hey, you're going to reference Amen Corner, so will I. Amen Corner, technically, is the second shot into 11, 12, and the tee shot at 13, not the 3 holes.
And that one unable to hold on. It'll work its way into the bunker here at hole number 1. Tough spot for a second shot of the round from the sand at 1. Well, I know I'm paid to talk, but there's not really much to say about that. Best to just move on to the next shot. Just 5 feet left. Okay, that one definitely more than a tap in, but it goes down and it'll wind up a bogey 5 here at the first. Moving on to the 575-yard par 5 second at Augusta National. One of 2 par 5s on this first 9. Reachable in 2 for many in the field, but the green is protected by large, deep bunkers. Yeah, that's in the fairway, so maybe a chance for a bounce back after that opening bogey. Well, he obviously had enough to get it to the green with just a little bit left of target, though.
Yeah, lie's not too bad, so if you can show a little bit of maestro work around the green, you never know, something special.
A chance now to get back to even here at 2. It's for birdie. Yeah, he didn't stay in black figures for long. It's a birdie 4 here at the second. Gets him back to level par. Onward now to the classic 350-yard par 4 third hole here at Augusta National. Best probably to hit short of the 4 fairway bunkers and then have a full shot into this green, which slopes right to left. And this is going to get way up there at 3. That a very good drive. So a big drive, and not much needed to carry here for his second. Okay, not too bad there. Not much to this one. It's for birdie. Okay, he is back on the right track. Bogey at 1, but now back-to-back birdies at the second and the third. Next up, the stout par 3 fourth here at Augusta National, measuring 240 yards. Middle to long iron is the play here, but accuracy is key with the 2 bunkers protecting the front of that green. This fourth green is a tough one to hit, and that one going to wind up a bit too long. Now a second to this par 3.
Just when the train was starting to pick up speed with those back-to-back birdies, then all of a sudden could be derailed.
Good putt right there. You hate to be sweating those for bogey, but it will indeed be just the one drop shot. We move now to hole number 5, Magnolia, a par 4 at a stout 495 yards. Avoiding the 2 deep bunkers left of the fairway is a must, but a sloped green full of little hollows makes getting an approach to birdie range no small feat. Yeah, all about hitting the fairway here, and that is right where you want to be. Birdie putt coming up, and we go to Iona Stephen.
And this one might need a little bit extra encouragement, Rich, to make it up this slope, but all in all, not too difficult a putt.
Yep, good work not to let that get away, and that's in for a par. Another good par 3 here on this first nine. It's the 180-yard par 3 sixth. elevated tee, two-tiered green. Chance to make it two, but you need to be precise on the tee. And that one not on the green, but not a terrible spot either. Sitting up in the short grass. Clean lie here for his second to the par 3. I think I'd be fairly pleased with that, Frank. What do you think?
I certainly do. It was so good.
Disappointment there. I'll brush it in, and that'll be just a par. On to hole number 7. It is a par 4 at an even 450 yards in length. Anything into the pine trees running the length of the fairway can oftentimes lead to a bogey or worse, with the 3 front bunkers preventing any thoughts of running one up to the green. All right, in the fairway. Front right hole location as he prepares his second to the par 4. That's got to be disappointing. Good line in the fairway, and the approach winds up in the bunker. Gonna have to give this a pretty good thump. Boy, that was on an aggressive line. Couldn't quite get it to stop, and that will be left for par. Yeah, good concentration there. That's a distance where a putt could get away, but that in for a par. So where the second hole, the par 5, is considerably downhill, the 8th is up the hill. You can certainly make an eagle here, but it requires 2 good shots and maybe a little luck. If you play it off the right, it'll kick down and leave you within eagle range. Nope, that's going to get into the bunker right here at 8, and that is not going to be one that you can get a lot of club on. Okay, that's a good, safe play. Get it back out into the fairway. Get some distance if you can, and gets it to try and make a good third on this par 5. Okay, on the green, but it's going to leave a putt that will get your attention. 12 feet still to go. Nope. Nearly a birdie, but par is all he'll have to show for it. We wrap up the first 9 with the tough 460-yard par 4, known for a treacherous 3-tiered green that slopes sharply from back to front. Approach shots here that don't have enough carry could also wind up rolling a good 30, 40 yards or so back down the hill. Yeah, that is a wonderful tee shot, right where you want to be here at hole number 9. Down on the course, let's check in with Nota Begay III.
And 115 yards left to the hole, standing on even par, looking to go under for the day.
Oh, that is the false front here at the 9th, and that is going to go on a little journey as it's going to come all the way down the slope of this hill. Good soft hands. That is nicely done. Okay, good putt there for his par here at the 9th. And that will mean it's an even par score of 36 for this first 9 at Augusta National. Second 9 begins with a downhill 495-yard par 4 featuring a 60-yard long center bunker short of the green. The first hole until 1935, number 10 traditionally plays harder than any other hole here at Augusta National. And that will be more than adequate. It's safely into the fairway. Down the hill from here, Frank probably going to go with one club less.
Could have just done with a little bit more for breakfast. Just a little short. Maybe I'm being harsh. It's a good shot.
This will slide a bit right. It's for birdie. He'll say he should have made that. Disappointment there. He'll brush it in, and that'll be just a par. We move along to hole number 11 here at Augusta National, now at 520 yards, a par 4. this tee box shifted a bit to the left in 2022, which lengthened the hole a good 15 yards, so that now navigating a tee shot down the right side brings more risk into play. That one looking a little right. Now one of the tougher second shots in golf, the second here at 11. A birdie putt here at the 11.
And this really is all about visualization. You've got to see the line in your head, pick out a spot, maybe a foot and a half in front of you, and aim for that.
That's a half a ball away from going in. Very well read. Well, gave that birdie putt a good run, but par is all I'll have to show for it. Welcome to the 155-yard par 3 12th. Maybe the most famous par 3 in the world. Hogan's Bridge, Rays Creek. You're familiar with all the names. A bunker in front of the green and two behind. Club selection and trying best as you can to gauge the wind, absolutely critical. And that will not be a green in regulation, but that's not a terrible miss here at 12. Now from off the green left, this is second. I think he'll be fairly pleased with that, Frank. What do you think?
I certainly do. It was so good.
That so nearly a birdie, but par is all he'll have to show for it. Now to the 13th, the wonderful Azalea, par 5 at its new distance of 545 yards. We all saw the amazing camera shots of the new tee box at the 2023 Masters, set back 35 yards from the old one. This hole did yield 8 eagles during that 2023 tournament, tied with the second for the most on the course. That one flirting with the left edge of the fairway. And no issues there. Good tee shot in the short grass. Oh, what a shot, Frank. I mean, this is one you think about at the start of the round. The second at the par 5 13th at Augusta National, and that's how you draw it up.
To get it off that uneven line, carry Rays Creek, and hit it on that skinny little piece of grass. What a great second shot.
Yeah, had to be careful with that one. Couldn't be too frisky, and that's not too bad. From 4 feet for birdie. Yes, a 2-putt birdie. That's in for a 4. This 14th hole at 440 yards is a good one. The real challenge here is the green. two-time Masters champion Ben Crenshaw considered this to be one of the most difficult in golf.
There's no way that ball could have gone through the tree, but somehow it did. Finished up actually all right.
From the fairway, we check in with Noda.
The most attractive feature of this hole is the dynamic design of the green, cut into 3 separate sections guarded by an amazing false front where the ball will come all the way off the front edge.
Certainly had enough power, just didn't have any touch. And that's not exactly ideal. Far from the tap-in for his par.
You're being too kind. That's not at all ideal.
Okay, can't take putts that length for granted, but that's in for a par. On to the final par 5 on this second 9, the now 550-yard 15th. This historically has played well under par, but renovations in 2022 added an extra 20 yards to the hole. Well-placed tee shots to the right side of the fairway create a big advantage, but the risk of running into the pine straw or facing a side hill lie has also been increased. From the fairway, let's go to Noda.
Looking at the greatest second shot in golf, but don't let the beauty fool you. There is trouble everywhere.
From the fairway, Noda, this is third.
Lots of options from behind the green. Better choose correctly because this ball will race away from you.
A look at birdie here at 15.
And putt coming up a ridge, one you might have to hit a little firmer to take some of the breakout. And that was just a bit too firm.
And this will be a 5-foot putt here. One under on the day. We arrive now at the 170-yard par 3 16th, played entirely over water to a green flanked by 3 bunkers. Like every hole at Augusta, precision off the tee here is key. You can make a birdie. Didn't check, Frank.
Yeah, just not enough spin on that, really. I mean, that almost like took that first bounce and just ricocheted forward.
Oh, nearly hold that one out. Just needed another foot or so, but an excellent job there. So he nearly holds out for birdie, but a tap in there is going to let him get away with a par. This par 4 17th at 440 yards, one of the most famous in the sport. This is where in 1986, Jack Nicklaus, at the age of 46, made the birdie putt. Vern Lundquist on the call. Nothing to fault there, safely in the fairway. Ready for his second shot, trying to knock it on the green.
And a good iron shot, just not quite as close as what we'd all want to finish, but still.
A look here for birdie at 17.
And he may need to give this just a little extra. He's going straight up the hill, but otherwise fairly painless.
One for the day. We arrive now at one of the most famous finishing holes in golf. 465-yard par 4 18th at Augusta. Uphill, dogleg right, 2 bunkers at the left elbow of the fairway and 2 greenside bunkers protecting a 2-tiered green. Quite a sight.
Well, somehow, the ball's got through the other side of the tree and really hadn't lost that much yardage. You'd think he'd be good at bunker shots. He's been in so many today.
Might want to take a shovel with him. Okay, safely on the putting surface out of the sand. Would have maybe liked to run that up a little further, but that's not the worst shot in the world. That's a good putt to save par here at 18. And that will finish off a 1-under round of 71. Well, that about wraps it up for us here today. I'd like to thank my partner, Frank Nobilo. Really enjoyed it, Frank.
Yeah, it's been a good day.